I don't know, man. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, I'm coming for you. Like to him, I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
In the red corner, towering at 6 feet 5 inches and weighing in at 250 pounds, stands one of the greatest fighters in British boxing history, Lennox Lewis. At nearly 37 years of age, Lewis holds every major belt in the heavyweight division, the unified and undisputed champion of the world. Calm yet focused, he embodies the pinnacle of the sport. Across the ring, pacing with restless energy, is a very different kind of fighter, Iron Mike Tyson. At 5 feet 10 inches and a solid 235 pounds, Tyson is a force of raw aggression, a man whose reputation extends far beyond the ropes. Banned from boxing in nearly every state in America, save for one. Tyson's career has been as controversial as it has been explosive. On this night, the two collide in a clash that would be remembered as a battle for the ages. Lennox entered the fight with an impressive record, 43 bouts, having defeated every opponent who dared stand in his way. His career was a testament to discipline, skill and consistency at the highest level of the sport. Mike Tyson's path, however, had been far more turbulent. Living a notoriously erratic lifestyle, plagued by substance abuse and a 3-year prison sentence, Tyson's journey through boxing was as chaotic as it was electrifying. In the midst of his wild career, he amassed 54 fights and earned the title of heavyweight champion of the world on 2 separate occasions. The drama that built up to this fight was unlike anything the sport had seen in a century. From the moment the bout was announced, tension simmered between the two. Press conferences erupted into chaos, with security teams forced to separate the fighters as brawls broke out in front of flashing cameras. The bad blood ran deep for weeks. This was a once-in-a-lifetime collision, the most anticipated heavyweight showdown in 100 years. Iron Mike versus Lennox Lewis.
From Tyson, what happens here? And Lewis is first with a left hand. Evander Holyfield says the first real big punch will be crucial. A soft shot he's been forgetting in recent times. Now he gets close and watch Tyson. Lewis will try to
caught with a left hook there, Lewis.
That's the one he's got to worry about in particular. He's never met out in close in, Glenn.
Lewis is doing the right thing. He's trying to stand.
He's probably never met a puncher as big as Lewis. Big job, a man who's handled fights.
Bit too much, Tyson will get through. Stop. More punches, needs to start getting that.
Gets close, try to hold on. These days. Goes for it again with a left, a great jab. Tyson rediscovering that shot, perhaps under the force of nature almost.
He's got to try and switch it to the body.
There's the hook again. So much bigger, looking to blow itself out.
And Lewis has got to start using that jab.
Lewis has this problem of punching down. The end of a fascinating...
From the opening bell, Tyson would come out fast, aggressive, trying to bully Lewis early, throwing wild hooks, looking for that big shot to end it quickly. Lewis was cautious, working behind the jab, keeping distance. Mike would get inside once or twice, landing to the body. Lewis would tie him up smartly to bring the end of the round. Tyson with early aggression, but Lewis stayed composed.
Psychologically, Lewis will be pleased to have got through that opening session. Stop the hot deductions. Can it go to points? Seems unlikely.
But then one thing that you do know is...
Terrific right uppercut from Lewis. Tyson always had a good chin.
In the style of Tyson, he has turned the clock back a bit, hasn't he?
This is Lewis getting the jab working now. Out with the hooks.
Pick up.
Easiest fight out there for him. They'd win it in 2.
With that punch.
And uppercuts on the inside. But he must, and against Franz Botha when he was getting out. Trouble here, Lewis, because this is a
tactic from Lewis, and he's not getting away with it. As shouldn't really.
In round 2. This is good from Lewis. Jabs on the outside, uppercuts on in his heyday, Tyson.
No, that's a jab that's so effective from Lewis. He did.
Looks vulnerable to a right hand. Hasim Rahman certainly found one in their first fight.
Work.
A lot better from Lennox, getting the jab working.
Oh, great shot head.
Most definitely, the tactics are perfect at this stage for Lennox. His round.
Round 2 would see Lewis start to settle in, pumping that long jab. Tyson kept trying to slip inside, but he'd eat leather on the way in. A hard right hand from Lewis connects, but Tyson shrugged it off. Lewis is beginning to impose his size and strength early on in this mega matchup.
Round 3. What next here?
Yeah, he's taking the punches very good, very sharp.
Hold on, because I think pretty soon he'll get a point deducted for it. Again, they found one to Tyson. Round 2, big to Lewis. And easily, as if the tension out of his body is draining away.
Find a way past that jab.
We know he's got one. It's a question of whether he can land it.
Getting his punches off.
Come dispirited. Mighty's seen it before, of course, notoriously.
Yeah, we know he's capable of that if he thinks he's getting.
As if he was just blinking away under the lights. Left hook, didn't quite land flush. Oh, and a crunching right that looked as if it was about to.
Going to try and back him up.
Stop.
Or more than a little.
Time.
Lewis again.
The third would see Tyson still pressing forward, but Lewis is landing the cleaner shots now. A stiff jab snaps Tyson's head back. Tyson would swing big and miss bigger. Lewis controlling the tempo at the end of the third round here in this heavyweight unification fight.
Met the fire, he subdued the first round, now he's trying to be the boss in there.
Point in the fight where many people thought Lewis would take it. No real response. Are those people who thought Lewis had a little? When Tyson... And another one. Is Lewis slowly breaking him up? Looking... Tyson can't keep on taking these. Is left to the body. And almost like a character...
Getting these shots on, getting picked off with that jab. Lewis is completely...
Eating the jab and a lovely right hand, clubbing one followed by the upper. It's the fight he's always craved. There's a graze underneath Lewis's left eye.
Well, he's really hitting Tyson with all the shots. Look at the jab. Wonderful work.
A few days short of his 36th birthday. Lewis, who's older but fresher, and it's showing.
This is what we wanted to see. Let's hope it stays this way.
Nobody's feeling shortchanged so far. Around the face. Lewis is doing a number on him with his right hands. A downward push. It was a push, I think. It was certainly a punch on. A point deducted for Lennox Lewis is the final outcome of that. He'd had 2.
With the crowd on their feet in the fourth round and Mike on the canvas, the ref would call it a push and Lennox would see a point deducted from his card. Would this point mean anything in the long run, or would one fighter have it in him to pull his socks up and land big?
Fifth round coming up. Happened.
But look at these jabs. This is really frustrating. Tyson taking
problem. I think now a bit of swelling there. We'll get a closer look. Watching this, doubt that Lennox Lewis is one of...
Before he's done everything per plan. Fantastic tactics. Doing everything.
Tyson. Now Eddie Cotton is on Lewis's case.
Pushing us, the leaning on that he's not happy.
There was damage, as we thought. Cut to both eyes. And so far, he has not resorted to anything tremendous. Really. Tyson looks like he's run out of this now, doesn't he, Glenn?
Yes, he does. He has to. I mean, he's doing it right here. He's taking all the fight out of him. This man.
Professionalism and class, Lewis. reign of terror man from way back when.
Well, we thought round in him.
Lewis is punishing Tyson now. Every jab is like a hammer. Tyson tried a desperate flurry, but he's smothered. With Lennox landing shots like these, it would be hard to take them all night. Tyson's legs don't look steady, but he survives.
Sixth round. Not many people thought it would go this far.
Get out.
Tyson unable to get any worthwhile punch on. Another fantastic right hand from Lewis.
Tyson is going out tonight, knows it. So does Emmanuel Stewart in the corner.
But the jab is keeping Tyson up, not allowing Tyson to do that.
Just pouring with the jab. Another of those woodman axes of a right hand. A beating, and it's a one-sided beating at the moment. That's big effort Ronnie Shields was talking about. I wonder whether they might even...
The right hand, still not getting them on. He's looking tight.
He was ready to go 12 rounds. He said he never felt so energized for a fight preparation, which he has had this time. Tyson seems almost mesmerized by Lewis's jab.
This is turning into a one-sided affair, with Lewis jab, and then a thunderous right uppercut. How did Mike stay on his feet? With the referee watching closely, Mike would need to clinch to survive, but Lewis is relentless.
It has to be a clear message, and they've told Tyson, throw the right hand, let the punches. Lewis is dominating, but he still hasn't got this.
Double shot took him out.
Another right to the one that took out Hasim Ratman. 1, 2 jabs, then maybe there'll be 3. Then
knocking the head back. Tyson struggling to get past that.
blocked that one, Tyson, and didn't work enough on slipping Lewis's jab. And you'd have
jab is, but it's very difficult. Lewis is a great
die cut. Mike Tyson in trouble. Right hand, he's being forced onto the back foot.
He's not a back foot fighter, and that's the way to beat him. Still tries to wind it up, get off.
Maximum concentration needed by Lewis. Still crashing right. Referee has to take a shot, but I don't think Eddie Cox.
Somewhere soon.
Another cracking right. All of these. He looks a beaten fighter at the moment. A badly beaten fighter.
Lewis is dismantling Tyson piece by piece. Mike's guard is low, his punches are laboured. Lewis lands at will, jabs, crosses, uppercuts. Tyson's face is a mess, blood from the mouth swelling around both eyes. Tyson's corner is shouting for him to move, but there's nothing left.
As if he's pulling him out. He's trying to give it one.
He really has slowed down, trying to get a good body shot on there, Tyson, but he needs
Early part of his career. And now it's getting late, very late. Another uppercut. Oh, another left hand and right hand. He didn't him an 8 count.
You all right, Mike? Come on,
Well, he's
man.
administered a
Let's go,
standing
Mike.
8 count. There's a knockdown.
Well, he's given Tyson every bit of time, but he's just going to get
Very close. Another uppercut. The referee's going to have to step in short. It's been a monumentally impressive performance, this by Lennox Lewis, who, let's remember, is 37. Past his best, probably himself, but you never get it. That's a crunching to now. Lennox Lewis seals his place on Mike Tyson.
It took 8 rounds of punishment to put this fight to bed, and still the heavyweight world champion Lennox Lewis. I've been Frank Monroe here at Below the Belt Boxing. Until next time, take care.